Hello, Samantha. Today I am going to be going through my Japan album. This is from my holiday there, not when I lived there. So this is actually only the first week of our holiday because it is full and I can't fit any more in there. So here we go. Obviously I don't have a photo in here yet. And this is my title page. As you can see, I'm in a very awkward space, so I know that everything isn't very clear, but oh well. Hopefully you can see bits of it. So my title page. This is our hotel in Osaka. So that's the view from our window, and I've got the receipt there. This down here is the toilet. Oh, can you see? Can you see it? Toilet, and then there are the little like buttons on the toilet. Exciting stuff. And this is our bus getting around page. That's our our train pass. This is a bus and train ticket. This one is like a subway/train ticket. That's a sign showing you all the stations, like you are here and these stations are next. And like a train map of the Kansai area, which includes Osaka, Nara, Kyoto, I think Kyoto. Kyoto, yeah. So this is like sort of this is pretty much the area that this album covers. Next we have Osaka-jo, which is just Osaka Castle. And this is the moat area and like a sentry sort of tower for the outside wall of the castle. And here is like a map of the castle, which you can't see very clearly, I know. And this is like just inside the walls, I'm pretty sure it was. So like there's a gate and there's statues, and these things are like sort of like wishes, sort of like, it's hard to explain, so I won't bother. And here's the castle/castle, however you say it. And in here I've got like our little ticket to get in, and I've got a Japanese brochure and an English brochure. I just really thought it was really interesting, if I can get them out, the difference between like the English and the Japanese one. The Japanese is all cute and the English one is just all boring because we're boring. So us English speakers, but more professional, should I say. Whereas the cute one probably wouldn't appeal as much to a Western audience, depending on who was in the audience, I guess. And here is our view from the top. So some pictures of us up the top of the castle, and then the view of Osaka. And look, I've got an awesome panoramic view of Osaka from the top. And like this is like a little gold fishy thing that's on the, I don't know building terms. It's a fish gold statue thingy, gargoyle type thingy. And this here is my Japanese boyfriend who was being Danny Zuko in Greece in a building just outside Osaka Castle. So here's my little shrine to him. Very exciting. I didn't get to see it. That would have been cool. But such is life. And here is one of our first of many food pages. So like here is the displays out the front of the shops to a food place. I don't know, I'm just rambling, sorry. And us eating some noodles. This one is when we went on a Ferris wheel in the northern Osaka. It's called the HEP 5 Ferris wheel. This is us being tourists and buying the really crappy photo. You have to like pull it out. I couldn't be asked. It's an ugly photo. We probably overpaid for an ugly photo of us. And here is some photos of us on the Ferris wheel. And this page has our view from the Ferris wheel, just a brochure and our ticket. Exciting. And here is Osaka at nighttime, and this is like in southern Osaka. I'm going to say this wrong, I know, because it's from memory, but I think this area is called Dotonbori. And it's a really, really cool place. It's like one of my favorite places in Japan. I really like this area of Osaka. And this here is the famous Running Man. I don't know if you know of it, but if you do, there he is. He's like a he changes, so like at this time of year maybe he's wearing a Santa's hat or something like that. So he's cool, the Running Man. And this is another food one. This is me playing on words because this meal here, this dish is called takoyaki, and basically taco is octopus. So you can't see clearly, I know, but this is like a little octopus tentacle here, and it's sort of like octopus in a kind of batter that's been like fried in like a ball machine, fried. So yaki in Japanese isn't spelt like this, but it means fried. And obviously, yeah, I did not like it. This is my ew face. No, this is probably my before face, and that's probably my ew face. I can't remember. But yeah, I tried it. I gave it a go. It's more than what some people did. And this one's teppanyaki. So this is how yaki is spelled. Teppen is the plate here. So teppanyaki, fried plate. No, but it's referring to, it's where you cook it in front of yourself. So here is where we're eating some stuff where we got to cook it in front of ourselves on the table. And here is the Osaka streets. I can't remember what day it was, but it might have been Monday morning, really early. And the streets were just deserted because nothing sort of opened until 10 a.m. So I got a few shots, well, you know, Shane got a few shots of the streets like completely empty. Okay, now we're away from Osaka and we're at Himeji, which is this beautiful castle. It's going to be my future home at the moment, or it might be finished, but it was undergoing restoration for a few years, so we were lucky. I think we got in just before it went under restoration, so the whole thing would have been covered in like a big tarp. So here's the cool map they have of it, and our entrance ticket and our train ticket to get there, and a brochure. Exciting! Next page. This is us on the big journey towards the castle, so this is like one of the like gate door things to get through. And yeah, obviously this is another one because this one had red and this one had yellow flowers. There was lots of maze to go through. And this is us on the way. Well, that's me on the way through the winding path to get to the castle. And down here I really liked this. It's like a little water fountain in a rock to wash your hands in after you go to the toilet. And the toilet here was actually just like a pipe with running water in it, and then a hole with the pipe in the hole. And here we are inside the castle. This here, I know you can't see it very clearly, but it is a sign that has a pen and a line and a cross, and obviously it means no graffiti, but in English, the English language of it, it says no scribbles. So I really liked that. And here's just a romantic and not very well lit photo of Shane and I in front of the castle. Ooh. Okay, and that was the end of Himeji. Now we're on our way to Miyaken, which is where we actually ended up living. We're on our way to a place called Iga Ueno. Miyaken is like the state, and Iga Ueno is the place. And I can't quite remember, but I think we stopped off here between trains or on the way walking somewhere. And obviously there was those beautiful leaves. We got to play around with the camera. And this is at the same place, just more camera photos and some kind of temple-y thing. And here we are at Iga Ueno. I can't quite remember, but I think this place is like an hour or two away from where we actually ended up living. And I've got off the map here because you won't find this in any like travel guides or anything like that. But it's the Ninja Museum. So this is like a map of the town, I'm pretty sure. It's got like ninjas all over it. and like some toilets with ninjas. Um, yeah, this is one of, I can't even remember what it was, but they have a ninja museum. Like, it's one of the origins of ninjas, maybe. I could be completely lying, but they have a ninja museum there, and that's why I wanted to go. And here's some like displays of all the things the ninjas use. The ninja museum itself was pretty lame. It was really lame. But you went through a tour of a house with like trapdoors and places to hide and swingy things, and you got to like go into them and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty lame, but that was kind of cool. And yeah, and then we went to the ninja show where they had like really lousy sound effects and stuff, but it was cool watching the ninjas do their stuff and like chopping things and fighting and stuff. And then I got my photo taken with a ninja. And now we've moved on from the ninjas and we're in Nara. So this is our stay. We stayed in a more traditional hotel here with the tatami mats and a really stinky kerosene heater. This is just a brochure of the place we stayed at. This is Shane eating some 2-minute noodles. He's gonna be. Don't let him know about this video. And here we are just laying in the tatami and relaxing and stuff. Just, you know, being people. And this is Nara. So that's a map of the giant park in Nara. Again, I haven't brushed up on my facts, but I think this might be like one of the largest pagoda thingies, because it's 5 stories. I might be wrong. And here's another, maybe a temple. and these are in the park here, so like some gates and some lanterny things. What Nara is famous for is all its deer. So it's got all these deer loose in the park. There's some signs saying, you know, don't pat the babies because the parents will kill you and stuff like that. But yeah, deer everywhere. This one here, I'm pretty sure it licked our water bottle and probably our pocky and stuff, so we had to throw that out. Okay, and these are just, again, in the park we just played around with the camera, as you do. So here's just some beautiful photos of me. And surprise, these are some more photos of me. I know you can't really see this very well, but I'm beautiful, of course. Here is some photos of Shane and another one of us two together. Shane was the one behind the camera for the most part, which is why there's more beautiful photos of me. And here's some more photos of us together. We brought the gorilla pod along so we could take some photos, and that's why a lot of them are from down low. But I know that at least one of these we got taken by someone else. I can't remember which one. And this is the last page of the album. This is Todaiji, which has a giant Buddha in it. So like there's the giant Buddha. This is our ticket for it, and it says that the Buddha it's a 15-meter high Buddha, so it's huge. The head itself is 5.4 meters. The eye is 1.02, and the ear it's 2.54 meters. So it's huge. I'll just say in inches that the height of the body is 48.9 inches for those stupid imperialists. And that's the end of our first week in Japan. And I've just got a couple of pages left here that I'll probably take out. I've actually ordered another album, which I'm hoping is bigger so that I can fit all the 2 weeks into one album, but if not, then that's the end of this album. The only other page I've done is this one, which is for Tokyo. This is a bookstore called Book Off, and basically they sell secondhand books in here for $1 or 100 yen, and it was like heaven. Of course they're all Japanese, but I wanted to buy them for practicing Japanese, so I bought a whole heap of manga from here. But Book Off, I love Book Off. It is beautiful. So this is my page to Book Off, which I'll be putting into my Tokyo album. Basically, our second week we did Tokyo. Oh, we went to lots of places, but Tokyo and Kyoto were the main places that we went to in our second week, and I haven't done any of the rest of the pages. So that is my album. Thank you for listening. As you can see, I'm not like a scrapbooker that is all interested in making layouts for magazines and stuff. It's more just something a little bit pretty, but mainly to look at all the photos and remember our trip and stuff like that. And plus, I just enjoy cutting and pasting and sticking things on and putting them all together. I really enjoy that. So that's my album. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Bye.